Hello everyone and welcome back to CodeChef. In this part of debugging, we look at one of the simplest yet most powerful ways to find bugs in your program. We'll also explore some of the most common bug patterns beginners make and how to catch them. So let's begin. Print statement debugging means inserting printf lines in your code to display the values of variables, check if conditions are true or false, verify if loops run the correct number of times, and track how your program flows from one line to another. This approach helps you see what the program is actually doing instead of guessing. The syntax is as shown on the screen. Here, the value of x is the description and x is the variable to inspect. Common bug patterns. These are mistakes that occur very often in real programs. Understanding them helps you debug faster. Bug pattern 1. Off by one errors in loop. It happens when your loop repeats one time too many or too few. Here in this example code, you can see that the loop runs 0 to 5 instead of 0 to 4. Bug pattern 2. Wrong data type usage. Here you can see accidentally mixing up of types has happened. In the example, int numeral is equal to 25 and printf is here. So adding an integer to a string is invalid. Here we have added an integer to string 5, which is invalid. Next bug pattern is mismatched parentheses. Very common and very easy to overlook. Here you can see a printf hello, which is missing a parentheses, closing parentheses, which is a compilation error. Next bug is infinite loops. A loop condition never changes. So here you can see this in this code, x never updates and hence it becomes an infinite loop. Next bug is logical error in conditions. In this code, you can see that an assignment operator is used instead of an comparison operator, which is a logical error in conditions. Now let's look at a code that will give us an example of all the combinations of bugs that we've learned right now. Here we start with our input-output library and our int main function and start with our first bug pattern of by one error. Here we print debugging off by one loop and introduce the first debugging section. Now this loop contains the original bug, which is lesser than or equal to 5. The debug print below helps you to see the wrong range. The printf debug statement displays I during each iteration. If numbers go from 0 to 5, you know the bug exists. Now int numeral is equal to 25 declares an integer for the next debugging example. The printf debug line shows the value of the variable. Debug prints are used instead of the faulty numeral plus 5. Now the next part of code is about mismatched parentheses. The one example that we learned about printf hello without the parentheses. Now the printf this line is correct now prints the corrected version. Now we come to the bug pattern 4 of infinite loop. This int x is equal to 3 starts the infinite loop debugging example. This loop will run until x becomes 0. Earlier the bug was x, which was never changed. Now the line of printf debug prints the current value to verify loop execution, and the x minus minus fixes the infinite loop by updating the condition variable. Now int value is equal to 5 starts the logical error example. Here if value is equal to which is the comparison operator 10 correctly uses the comparison operator instead of the assignment operator. The else printf value is not 10 backslash n prints the correct result when the condition is false. Now we complete the program with a closing bracket and return 0 and try running this program. In the output you can see the bug pattern 1. The loop uses I is lesser than or equal to 5, which iterates 6 times. If the intention was 5 iterations, it should be I is lesser than 5. The second bug pattern, wrong data type. This buggy line is commented out. It would cause a compilation error, only prints number is equal to 25. Similarly, in the next debugging missing parentheses, you can see that the current line is printed and the infinite loop has been corrected as well.
It starts with x is equal to 3 and decrements each iteration, and the last bug pattern, illogical error, shows that the bug was using assignment operator instead of comparison, which is now fixed.
And that's print statement debugging and the most common bug pattern you will see as a beginner. Use debug prints to trace your variables and program flow. It's one of the easiest and the most reliable ways to fix bugs. Practice these on CodeChef and I'll see you in the next video. Happy coding!